Good morning. Here's a quick tutorial of what I have enabled in my settings in my Zoom account. I'm going to ask that you just take a look behind your scenes at your account and see if you have access to the same tools, because I will go over how to use these in the session. And sometimes you just need to make sure that they're turned on or enabled in order to access these tools. So I'm creating this video so that you can stop, rewind, pause, and you're able to go along as I'm doing mine, and you can kind of see if we have similar features and similar tools enabled. So this is Zoom. I went to the zoom.us.education link just to show you that if you don't already have the free upgrade for Zoom Education, that takes you from the basic to the pro for free. That's really what you're going to want to use as a school. And I'm just making the assumption that you already have this upgrade and that you're beyond the 40-minute limit and beyond the basic plan. So I'm going to go into my account and show you kind of what I have set up. So the best way to do this, you have meeting tabs, and this is where you would go to schedule a meeting, and I'll go over this and review it in the session. Once you create sessions, you can edit those sessions and change settings for just that one period of time, or you go into your settings and just take a look at what is turned on and what is turned off and what you have access to. We have meetings, recording, and then within meeting, and I'm going to go over recording, but within meeting, just want to make sure you have, your host video. That would be you as the instructor. It just says that it starts when you start your video, that the student video or your participant video is on when they log in or sign in. Providing telephone and computer access is helpful for those students who do not have access at the time. Maybe there's one device in the home, they don't have access to it, but they'll need to call in to your class. Making sure that you provide that is important. I turn off join before host. I always keep that off, and I recommend keeping that off for your students as well. I'm going to talk more about personal meeting ID more in the second or third session, but you can take a look and see if you have it. Turning it on or off at this point won't make too much of a difference for our sessions, but if you want to just enable it, if you have it, you can. I'm going to come down and just show you that these are locked by admin. They are automatically require passwords. This was certainly something that some of you have already mentioned in your pre-session survey, concern around privacy. Early in March, Zoom had some issues with inappropriate Zoom hackers joining sessions, and so the response to that was, one, they upgraded a lot of their privacy settings, but they also locked that a password is required and that your students really are the only ones that could get that password if you give it out, and then they're the only ones that can join your session. But I can also show you more privacy settings as we go along. You want to mute upon entry. That just eliminates any background noise. Make sure your chat feature's on. You can prevent participants from saving the chat. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to show you how to save chats, but you could do that in the future for students. You can turn private chat off. If you don't want students talking to students without you seeing it, you will turn this off. I do want to let you know, if you keep it on and you save your chat, you will see any private chats. So I'll repeat that. If a student is having a private chat, and then at the end of the session, I'm going to show you how you would save it. If you save it, you will see the private chat. Auto saving chats, I always keep this on. Play sound when participants join or leave. I put heard by me only, heard by the teacher only, because it's a distraction if students hear it, but it also lets you know if a student got dropped by Wi-Fi, or if they had to leave for whatever reason. At least you can hear it if you have a large class and you're share screening, or in the middle of a demonstration or lesson, you may not know that they left. Let's see, file transfer enable, co-host enable, polling enable, screen sharing again, enable all participants. So just take a look and see annotation, whiteboard. You want to turn all these on, okay? Nonverbal feedback.